Welcome back to lesson 2. This is the third video in this lesson, and let's take a look at what we're going to be doing for this short tutorial. Right now, if you click on Drive, you're going to see all of your departments, and you're also going to notice if you click on the Health and PE, you're going to get a Freshman Health folder. Okay, so let's just click back on Drive, and I want to show you what's going to happen when you start adding documents to this. So this particular lesson is going to deal with, we're going to get an email, and we're going to open up a document that's been shared with us, and we're going to make it our own. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to click on your email, and right now you see up in the tab here, I've got this little icon back there, which is my inbox. If you didn't see it, you'd always click on mail, and you can open it up. So let's do that. And you have received 4 invitations to documents from a person called 2016 MPW, and that person is basically just the health teachers, librarians, and Ms. Swan and myself, the ICT teachers. So the first one we're going to click on is 2016 Wellness Goals. So just double click on that, it's going to launch. And you're going to notice now that we have an invitation to a document. We've invited you to the document called 2016 Wellness Goals. So in this body right here, it says click to open. We're going to click on that and open up another tab. And you're going to notice right now that it's view only. So we can look at it, but we can't really do anything with it. What our job right now is we're going to make a file, make a copy of this so that we can actually type into it. So how do we do that? We're going to click on File right up in the top left-hand corner. We're going to make a copy. You notice that the comments will not be copied. That's okay. We're just going to click OK. And now you can see that we have on our taskbar, we've got a whole slew of things. It looks like a word processor, pretty similar to Microsoft Word. But right now the name says copy of, and we want to change that. There's 2 ways to change the file name, and we have a reason for doing that. So let's click on that, and we want to click right up in front of the 2016 and just hit delete. And you're going to put your last name and your first initial there. And you're going to delete everything else. And you're going to hit OK. And you're going to notice it changes the file name. The other way to do that, you can also do File, and then you do Rename. You'll get the same thing. The next step is we're actually going to click on the Share button. Now, what we're doing is we're creating a document in Google Docs, and we're going to share it back with the person that gave it to us, which happens to be our health teachers in this case. So you're going to start typing in 2016, and you're going to now see Google starts auto-populating with a bunch of addresses since we all have a Google account. And we're trying to get it to 2016 MPW. Okay, we're clicking on that, and we want to leave the edit button. So maybe a teacher needs to help you out or help you with an editing process. So you want to put the edit, can edit, not the view. Since we know it's coming, please unselect that notify people via email and click share and save. We're going to skip the invitation. That means your teachers aren't going to receive an invitation to the document, but trust me, we know it's coming. And then you're going to hit OK. There's your sharing settings. It's a private document, you're the owner, and you've shared it with us. Then we're going to click on Done, and then we're going to close this tab, both of these tabs, the one that we just created and the one that was emailed to us. Okay, then we're going to go back to our inbox by hitting back to inbox, or we can also click over here, it doesn't make a difference. And then we're going to go to the next one. And you're going to keep doing that for each of the 4 that we have shared with you. Now, where does that show up? When you've done the 4, it's going to show up in your Google Drive. See it down at the bottom here? At the 2016 Wellness Goals? Well, you can actually drag that up and put it into your Health and PE. Let's see what happens when you do that and you drop it in there. You click on that. This little yellow dialog box will come up there. Let's click on that. Okay, well, that's a good step, but we actually want to get into health and freshman health specifically. So let's click on that and just drag it back in. So the idea is you're going to take those 4 documents and you're going to put them all into the freshman health folder. And that's it for this video.